Hey guys, techmadeezy, and thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Well, hey, guess what? Brooklyn and I are hanging out, and Ego was nice enough to send us the latest and greatest. Is that cool or what? This is the 16-inch power load string trimmer, and it's got the Line IQ technology, so you don't have to bump it anymore. The line will feed on its own, which is really cool. It's got a telescopic carbon fiber shaft, so I like that as well. This is the tool only. So this is ST1620T as in Tom. All right, no battery, no charger. So if you already have the batteries and the chargers, then you grab this, and you know what? It saves you some money. It depends. Sometimes getting the battery and the charger is a little more, and I'm a big fan of getting kits. But I'm gonna just unpack this real quick, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it. All right, and I'm going to use it, you know, in my front yard. I'm going to use it in my backyard. You know, hopefully you saw my other video that launched recently about why I like string trimmers versus edgers. I just, for me, it works. It just works for me. For you, it might be totally different. So let me go ahead and unbox this, and we'll be right back. Hi, this is Al from techmadeezy with a really quick message. The video you're about to watch is sponsored. We received this product from the vendor. But keep in mind, we will be very honest with you as we review the product. That is very important to us. If you like our video, I sure hope you give us a thumbs up. I hope you share our video. And last, I really hope you subscribe and become a part of the family. Thank you. Here's what I'm going to be covering in this video. If you'd like, hit pause, but I'm going to go ahead and continue with the review. All right, well, let's unbox this quickly. There it is. Brooklyn is waving her tail, and there it is. So I took it out of the box. It actually felt lighter. Again, there's no battery on it, of course, but this is the magic here to, you know, make it longer or shorter, that telescopic feature, which is nice. Here's your cover. I might use this. I'm going to start off using this. I'm not sure if it needs this for that Line IQ technology. You do get your booklet. You get some starter string, your Allen key in there. I don't know what this is yet. I'll find out. I'll have to look at the manual. And I know the handle. I know what that is. And I don't know if this is a new feature where you can kind of release the handle and move it up and down. So that's an improvement compared to other models. Well, let me put this together, and Brooklyn and I will check this out. Setup's not bad. You close the handle, you put one of the screws in. Okay, you just got to push it tight, and then it does come with an Allen key, so that works really well. And now we're working on putting the guard on, and so all we do is we just turn this upside down. We don't have the battery installed, of course, and we just have to tighten these screws. All right, and then the guard will be on. And it does come pre-installed with some string, which is kind of nice. Normally you have to do that, so that's really nice, because most of these don't come with the string installed, from my experience, you know. And I've had a few. I haven't had that many, but I've had a few. So all I got to do is grab my shoulder strap, which, by the way, that's what this is for. You just connect it up top, and you put your shoulder strap hook through this. All right, I'll show you that in a little while. So the shoulder strap piece just goes on here, and you can kind of move it where you want it, and then you lock it in place. It just kind of screws right in. So again, they made it real easy, to be honest with you. I'll get my shoulder strap because I like using that. And then, yeah, you got the telescopic feature here. That is so cool. All right, so I like that. I mean, I don't know how many inches it opens up, and you know, but I'll find out, and you know, I will put some information on the screen over there. All right, but carbon fiber shaft, you know, and trigger looks new too. So it's got a lock. got a lock so you can't press the trigger. Now, you know what's new about this too? So here's your speed, which I'll play with later and learn more about. But the other trimmer I had 2 triggers, right? You had to press 2, and that was a pain. And I guess that's what they did. They put a lock in here so that all you do is just use this one, right? So you can adjust the speed just like that. So I like that. That's really cool. I don't know what that's for. It almost looks like that's for something, you know? Oh, wow. Maybe that's for storage so you could hang this somewhere. Oh, man, Ego. You guys keep making it better and better. Check that out, huh? So it is together, and we're going to rock and roll. I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to give you my opinion. I mean, I can't see it not being better. You know, it's got brushless, you know, the brushless motor, which is nice. The power load technology. And I'll bring out my old trimmer so you can see what that looks like also. We'll compare it a little bit. That's beefy. So I'm putting the handle on for the first time, and yeah, you take this little spacer, I guess you put it here, and you take the little clamp, and you put the clamp on. It goes in this hole down here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there it goes. All right, so you take it, you put it through. All right, you leave it open for now. Okay, kind of hard, but you keep it open for now. You go up here, you put your screw. All right, we're going to close this up. It'll close that gap up. Okay, I guess that does stay in there once you apply some pressure. And then it gives you the ability, so let me loosen it a little bit. I got a rabbit just crossed the yard. My dog's like, what's that? So I'm going to loosen it a little bit and just clip this, just snap that closed. So it gives you the ability, without having to unscrew it, to put the handle on the way you want it. Because I don't know, for me, you know, I'm gonna do it this way, right? I'm hoping and praying that that's going to be the way. Okay, and then there are times where I'm going to turn it this way to do some trimming. So you got that little latch there that allows you to open up, move the handle the way you want it, and close it. So what I'll do is I'm going to clean up this stuff here. I'll clean up that corner. I'll clean this up so you can kind of see, you know, I'll use it. I'll clean all this up. I come over here. I clean this up, you know. I get across the gate here. And, you know, I get into this corner. I clean up this corner. You know, over here. All of this high stuff. All right, so I'll clean that up and I'll show you afterwards. All right, I wanted to stop for a minute because I got to tell you that this thing works well. I must say it works well. I am using the strap, which I didn't think I'd be using right now, but I got in here, I cleaned up. As you can see, I kind of edged and cut the grass at the same time, so it did a good job there. I didn't edge this yet, but you know, one thing you'll see is we grow a lot of grass up against this fence. And so I got all that out, and I was able to also kind of, again, trim the grass back. And you can see here what I have to start doing. I like that it has 2 speeds. So let me take it off. You know, the one thing about using these trimmers is some of them go so fast that you can do that extra damage, right? So I think what Ego did was putting 2 speeds on. I'm at speed number 1 now, right? So if I pull the trigger, right, nice and low, medium, high, but it's on 1 speed right now, right? Now let me kick it up and then turn it on the 2nd speed. You hear that? Again, love that because you can go nice and easy. So I guess let me do a little. So I go in there, and then I just kind of lightly go up against the grass, nice and even. So my mower can't get in that corner. So, you know, you could just lightly cut that. Right? And then come back in. Just lightly do it. So you're mowing, but you're not using a mower. You're simply trimming some of that grass off. You know, because my mower can't get in there, right? So I edge my yard first. I mean, look at this hot mess. And you'll see it when it's done, by the way, too. But, you know, now if I want to use this as an edger, because of the way I hold it, right, I'm going to get in here, and I just want to get now the guard doesn't make it easy, you know, because you can't see. But you see how I was able to edge that way. I mean, the guard's blocking me. That's why I usually don't use the guard. But you got to be careful, you know. So I've got glasses on, right? I'm being careful. But, yeah, you know, so this is a great little tool. I'm liking it. Look at Brooklyn. Brooklyn watching me work. Right? All right, let's try this little corner again. Now here's where you got to be careful, these rock beds, right? These rocks can kick right up and take your eyesight out. Again, definitely use glasses. Move, Brooklyn, move. Loves to eat grass, that girl. But yeah, you got to trim around these areas. You know, I come back. And there you go, you know, you just little by little. All right, I love this thing. Now I went through a 2.5 amp hour battery in the backyard alone, but I had a lot of growth. This is about 3,000 square feet in the backyard. And I'll take you around. So I got all on this, everything. Actually, no, not everything. Because you know what I always forget? I forget around the pool area. So I'll need to bring out the 5 amp hour battery for that. But look, you know, it just tightens it all up before I cut the lawn, right? It's always good to do your edging. To me, I like doing my edging before I go ahead and start mowing, you know, so I don't have a mess on top of a clean lawn. But look at that, you know, got this, all this stuff. See all this stuff? Nice and tucked. So I'll tell you, I like that it's on a low speed. For me, that's fine. I can adjust the trigger, so I like that. You know, you got the lower, the high, the 2 settings really, because honestly, even on the lowest setting, it's pretty fast. But yeah, look at that. You know, just kind of tightened it up, got in here, got all the weeds for the most part. You know, I went all the way in the back there, around the bushes, around these bushes, around this fence, right? Look at all this. And then, you know, again, I didn't just, you know, edge it. I went and kind of took some grass off the sides so where the mower can't get at. But look at that, huh? You know, it just does the job. Light. You don't have to worry about pulling a cord to start your motor. You don't have to worry about your carburetor getting all choked up. Got the fence area here. And I came out to a surprise because I wasn't around for a few days. But it looks like a bunny was trying to dig a hole here. Well, wasn't trying, it definitely did. No bunnies, nothing like that. But yeah, there you go. You know, now if there were bunnies in here, baby bunnies, I would leave it alone, to be honest with you. I gotta leave nature alone when you can. But yeah, did a good job. Well guys, I'm out of breath. I used the original select cut with a high lift blade to cut up the back, which I normally wouldn't do. I usually use the high lift blade when I'm bagging. But the grass was high and I'm like, you know what, let me do it. And it came out okay. Now, let's talk about this 16-inch, right, trimmer with Line IQ, power load, carbon fiber shaft, and telescoping handle. I mean, I love that. You still got the strap holder. You can go out and buy a strap. We'll put links in the description. It's got 2 speeds. I love the 1 trigger. I love it. I love that. I love having 1 trigger. Nice upgrade for sure. My new favorite trimmer. Had no issues. Loved how it felt as I was using it. And look at this yard. I mean, I don't know if you saw. It's not perfect. I know it looks perfect on camera. But I don't know if you saw, but this thing was... And this wasn't even the side that I should show you, but I got this cleaned up. I went all around the pool area. You know, I got this corner I showed you before, right? The grass is cut. You know, the weeds are, I even used a trimmer to clean up the weeds, you know, and I got this down. I used the 6, by the way, setting number 6 on the mower. I usually 5 is like the highest, but, you know, can't complain. I mean, really nice and tight. Again, I am not a professional, but I like low maintenance. I got low maintenance bushes. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the beginning of the video. Right now, I'm going to spend some time going over some of the differences with these 3 trimmers that I own. And you know, over time, I continue to evolve my trimmers. I am using my Eagle fan, by the way, and I hope you saw the review on that and the unboxing and assembly. This is a really nice tool. Honestly, you can put it on low like we have it now. It's over 90 degrees today, and you know, I'm hanging with Brooklyn. We can definitely use, you know, a little bit of fan, a little bit of air cooling. But yes, this is the ST1620T, which is really the same as the ST1623T. The difference is the 23T includes a charger and it includes the battery. All right, so we're going to take some time and go over this stuff. So I just want to talk about how it felt to use this after using this guy and this guy for so long, right? That was my first Ego trimmer. I did a review a long time ago. And then this was my second one, right? I got the carbon fiber shaft. I got the power load. I was loving it, right? But now this guy here's got the telescopic, you know, shaft. It's got line IQ. It's got power load. Again, carbon fiber shaft, which is nice. They redesigned some of the triggers, which I like. So I have to say, you know, using this, it just keeps getting better. It definitely keeps getting better. And I love my strap. So I use my strap a lot. You know, it just makes it easier to throw on my back and use that trimmer, which is nice. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going to be trimming for a longer time in the day, I'm going to use my backpack link. Now, I don't know if you're aware of that. I wasn't aware of it. And then I did a review on that. But let me move the fan for a minute. So what happens is this comes out, okay? So there is a opening here, and you just pop this out, you put it on your tool. You see that? It has a wire. So this goes on your trimmer, and then you take and put any size battery you want on there. So as you can see, I've got a 10 amp hour, I've got a 7.5, I got a 5, and I've got a 2.5, right? So think about it. I mean, if you put a 10 amp hour on a string trimmer, it would be madness. It'd be way too heavy, right? And initially it might not be an issue, but 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes later, that's a problem. So this allows you to go a lot longer. You're putting the weight on your back, and all you're doing is connecting this to your tool and putting your battery on the backpack link. We did a review on that. It was a short review. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out, okay? But let's get on to some of the differences between these three so you understand. All right, now I'm going to cover the differences, and then I'm going to really tell you the features that you should have. So this is the ST1620T, also known as the ST1623T, because you can get it with the battery, right? This is the ST1520S, and then this is the ST1500SF. All right, so this is oldest to newest. Now, let's talk about cost real quick. So just going to go over tool only. This is $219 for the tool only, but you can get the kit for $299. I highly recommend getting the kit. We'll put links in the description, but it's worth getting the battery and the charger for 80 bucks more. It always is, okay? The 1520S is $179, tool only, and then the ST1500SF is $149, okay? Now, let's talk about weight. Not a big difference in weight. This guy here does way more now. It's 7.67 pounds. This one here is 7.28 pounds. And this one is 7.33 pounds. All right, so this is currently heavier. All right, but you're getting a lot of that technology that really makes it worth it, I think. Cutting width, this is 16 inch, this is 15, and this is 15. Carbon shaft, as you can see, you know, this model here has it, and this one does too. So carbon helps with your weight a little bit. Split shaft. All three of these have a split shaft, and what that is just simply that you can take a screw, you can loosen the screw, and you can fold these over for better storage if you need to. A lot of people don't. You usually put them together and you leave them that way. That's what happens. Rapid load technology. So rapid load would be here. That's the older technology. All right, and what happens is you put your string in, and then you turn this guy. You just turn this, all right, and it'll feed the string in, okay? Let's go into power load. So power load is included in this model here with the button, see that? And then you get it also with the newer model. Love power load, really love that feature. It's super convenient. Line IQ. So now this new model has line IQ. And basically that is so cool. I mean, these guys you have to bump in order to get the string to come out. This will automatically feed the line, okay? So you don't have to do that. So not only does it have power load, but it's got line IQ. I mean, I love it. It works great, and I would not tell you if I didn't. I am so excited to be using that for a couple of times and give you that information. Now, telescopic handle, none of these do except this model here. So it's just got this latch here, that'll allow you to open it up and telescope, you know, basically. So I leave it a little shorter for myself because I'm a tall guy. All right, lock it in place. I like the telescopic shaft. It's a pretty cool feature. You don't have to have it, but if you have different people maybe in the household using these string trimmers and one's shorter and one's taller, that might be the reason why. Okay, brushless motor. Now, why would you want that? Look, it's less strain on the motor, and at the end of the day, it will last longer. And that's just a simple way to put it. Brushless motors last longer. Now, variable speed. So there's a difference here. So I'll go over speeds in a minute, but this older model, you would have to hold these, you know, and then to start it, you know, and then you basically have a 2-lever mechanism, right? Then the newer model came out, and they have like a button, and you just kind of do that, right? Okay. Well, they improved that, and I'm telling you because I used it, and it really works for me. Okay, so you can see here, there's a locking mechanism, and once you just move it out of lock, you can now do your variable speed without having to hold on to 2 buttons. So I like that. So it's a safety thing, but you push in and boom, now you're just rocking and rolling. The other feature this has that the others don't, and I showed it earlier in the video, is it's got 2 speeds, okay? Because these string trimmers, they go pretty darn quick, and you can do some damage to your lawn. So as you can see here, there are 2 bars. You have a speed button. That's something that's new, all right? So I like that. And again, go back to the video and you'll see that we demoed that. Let's talk a little bit about speed. But to be honest with you, I'm going to include a spec sheet towards the end so you could see all that information. But I did want to highlight that the newer model, because it's got 2 speeds, can go as low as 3,500 and as high as 5,500 RPMs. So that's pretty cool. Again, towards the end, you'll actually see the speed ranges on these 2 guys. We'll include that in the spec sheet at the end. Warranty on these guys, they're all 5 years. Eagle gives you a 5-year warranty on your tools and a 3-year on your battery. The only battery that has a 5-year warranty on it that I've seen so far is the 10 amp hour battery, but you have to register it. If you don't register it, then you don't get a 5-year warranty. So pretty good information. Look, I put Brooklyn to sleep. So if you asked me the features that I find valuable, I would say number 1, I would say power load. Okay, I love power load. It makes it super easy to put your string in and get it done quickly. Number 2, variable speed. Look, most of these string trimmers have it, but it is something that you have to have even if you're thinking of buying something else. Number 3, I like the carbon shaft. I find it does help with the weight. I also think it's cool. I love carbon, you know. So brushless motor is high on that list. If you're going to be buying drills, if you're going to be buying tools, just because it's new in a box doesn't mean it's new. And so you want to get a brushless motor, definitely. And last but not least, now that I've tried it, I love me some Line IQ. Pretty darn cool. All right? And guys, that's all. You know, I wanted to try to make this as short and sweet as possible. I hope this video and the information helped you. We'll have specs towards the end. Give us a thumbs up if you could. We appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We would love to have you as a family member. And if you thought this was helpful, share it with your friends, your family, and maybe in some chat rooms. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Okay, as promised, here is the comparison of the 3 trimmers that I had. All right, I hope this information is helpful. Hit pause if you want to review it. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.